In the heart of St. Eleanor's boarding school, nestled deep in the countryside, lived an 18-year-old girl named Grace, known for her radiant beauty and impeccable hairstyles. Grace was a mystery to her classmates. How did she, without fail, have a new stunning hairstyle every morning? Morning in the school cafeteria, Grace sits with her best friend Lily and a few other classmates. They can't help but stare at Grace's intricate braids. Lily: Grace, seriously, how do you do it? Every single day a new hairstyle. Are you sneaking out to the salon? Grace, laughing softly: No, I just have a special touch, I guess. Classmate 1: Come on. Grace: We've been in boarding school for 3 years now, and not once have we seen you at the salon. Classmate 2: Yeah, spill your secret. We're all dying to know. Grace, shrugging with a mysterious smile: Maybe one day. That night, the dorm is quiet. The moonlight filters through the windows. Grace is lying in bed, wide awake, staring at the ceiling. Grace had a secret she had kept since her mother passed away 2 years ago. A secret that kept her connected to the one person she loved the most. Grace gets up quietly, moves to her desk, and pulls out a worn photo of her mother. She touches it gently, then looks towards the door. The clock strikes midnight. Grace, whispering, Mom, are you there? A soft, ethereal glow fills the room. Grace's mother appears, her presence calm and warm, her hands glowing softly. Mother, my sweet Grace, ready for a new look? Grace, smiling, teary-eyed. Always, Mom. They share laughter, whispers of old memories, and the comfort of each other's presence. The next day, Lily and the classmates are gathered in the dorm room, whispering amongst themselves. Lily: I'm telling you, she never goes to the salon. I think something's happening in her room at night. We should check it out. Classmate 1, nervously: What if it's something spooky? Lily, determined: There's only one way to find out. At midnight, the girls are hiding outside Grace's door, peeking through a small crack. They watch as Grace calls out softly to her mother. They gasp in unison as the glowing figure of Grace's mother appears. Classmate 2, whispering, It's a ghost. Lily, whispering, wide-eyed, Her mother. She's helping her with her hair. They continue watching, awestruck, as Grace and her mother share a tender moment. The mother vanishes as softly as she appeared, leaving Grace with another beautiful hairstyle. The next morning, Grace walks into the cafeteria, her hair in a stunning fishtail braid. The girls are already seated, waiting for her. Lily, gently: Grace, we saw her. Your mother. Grace, startled, then softening: You did? Classmate 1: We're sorry for spying, but we were curious. It's beautiful, Grace. She's beautiful. Grace, smiling, eyes misty: She is. She promised she'd always be with me, and she kept her promise. Lily: You're so lucky to have that connection. It's magical. Grace, nodding: It is. And now you know my secret. But please, let's keep it between us. Classmates, in unison: Of course. That evening, Grace stands before the head of school, her eyes filled with tears as she listens to the harsh judgment. Head of school: Grace, the accusations are serious. We cannot have this kind of supernatural activity in our school. You are dismissed. Grace glances back at Peace, who stands in the shadows with a smirk on her face. Grace leaves the school, heartbroken. Grace was cast out, her reputation tarnished. Peace, one of her classmates, had betrayed her. And for what? A moment of envy and spite. But fate had other plans. Years later, in the bustling city of Lagos, Grace, now a successful entrepreneur, steps out of her car in front of her luxurious home. She looks confident and content. Years passed and Grace flourished. She built a life of success and happiness. But fate, with its curious twists, brought an old face back into her life. Grace is walking down a busy street when she hears a familiar voice calling her name. She turns to see Peace, disheveled and desperate. Peace pleading, "Grace, it's me. Peace. Please, I need help. I've been searching for a job and I have nowhere else to go." Grace hesitates, her heart torn between past betrayal and the kindness instilled in her by her late mother. Grace. Peace. After everything? Why should I trust you again? Peace, sobbing. I'm sorry for what I did. I was young and foolish. Please, give me a chance to make things right. Grace sighs, her compassion winning over. Grace. Fine, you can stay with me for a while. But don't make me regret this. Peace moves into Grace's house, but her envy grows as she sees Grace's success. The camera captures Peace's longing looks at Grace's clothes, jewelry, and life. Grace's generosity knew no bounds, but Peace's envy only deepened. She wanted everything Grace had. One day, Grace's fiancé, Desmond, arrives at the house unexpectedly. Peace, alone at home, seizes the opportunity. Peace, smiling sweetly. Oh, Desmond. Grace isn't home, but would you like to come in for a drink? Desmond, politely. Thank you, but I'll wait outside. Peace, determined, follows Desmond outside, trying to seduce him with her charm. Desmond, uncomfortable, quickly excuses himself and leaves. In Desmond's office, he sits across from Grace, looking troubled. Desmond. Grace, there's something you need to know. Peace tried to. She made advances towards me today. I thought you should hear it from me. Grace listens, her heart sinking, but she maintains her composure. Grace, sighing. Thank you for telling me. I'll handle it. That evening, Grace went home and pretended nothing happened. She ingested as usual. Peace offered to serve Grace's food, but unknown to her, Grace watches through the kitchen window as she dished the food. She notices Peace sprinkling a suspicious substance into her food. Grace's heart broke as she watched the betrayal unfold. How could someone she had once called a friend stoop so low? Tears stream down Grace's face as she confronts Peace. Grace, firmly. Peace, pack your things and leave. Now. Peace, stammering. Grace, Grace, cutting her off. I saw everything. You tried to poison me. After everything, this is how you repay my kindness. Peace, realizing she's been caught, silently gathers her belongings and leaves. A beautiful wedding scene. Grace and Desmond stand at the altar, surrounded by friends and family. Grace looks radiant, her past betrayals behind her. Grace found her peace in love and happiness. She had overcome betrayal with grace and dignity, proving that kindness, even when met with betrayal, can lead to a life well lived. Grace and Desmond share their first kiss as husband and wife, the guests cheering around them. Lesson to learn from the story. Forgiveness has limits. While forgiveness is a noble act, it's important to recognize when someone continues to harm you, despite being given second chances. Grace's initial forgiveness of Peace highlights compassion, but her eventual decision to send Peace away underscores the importance of self-respect and setting boundaries. Hope you enjoyed the story.